right, joining us now, Cloudcroft football. They begin their season at home coming up on Friday against Gateway Christian. And we were joined by head coach Mike Sakala. Coach, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Fantastic. Happy to have you here. Do you want to introduce the six that you brought with you today?
Yeah, I've got Xander Newton. I've got Caiden Infanti. I've got Jason Wagner. I've got Tylan Bragg, Christopher Yousif, and Jadon Myers.
All right, how's everybody doing today? Good?
Good, sir.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Happy to have you guys here. Coach, how was off-season summer for you guys? Did you have some decent amount of kids out involved in workouts and staying busy with you?
Yeah, we had a good turnout all summer. Most of these guys have been working multiple sports throughout their high school career. So come summertime, it's hard to get everybody in there, but we had a good turnout this summer, and we're looking good numbers-wise.
And how about first couple weeks of practice? I mean, that's obviously a different beast. Summer workouts is not quite as intense, but when you start practice, you know that the first game is just a couple weeks away.
Right. As soon as you put the pads on, everybody, it changes everything. And some of the guys, they get hurt real quick, and some of them don't. But this group we have is really good group of kids, so we're pretty excited about what's going to happen.
Yeah, and you got a chance to actually go up against somebody else. I know for these guys, that first opportunity to put hats on a team that's not wearing the same jersey that you are is always an exciting thing. How did you feel like Saturday scrimmage against Mesilla Valley went?
I felt good. We had a lot of good points, a lot of coachable moments. Even the stuff that wasn't good, we can still learn from, and that's a really solid football program. So we came out of there injury-free, so I'm pretty happy with everything that we got out of there. A lot of good reps there.
And the fact that you were able to get it in and the weather didn't mess you guys up, I would imagine.
It was perfect weather.
Yeah.
Perfect weather.
Yeah, unfortunately, that time of year where there can be a thunderstorm not there and 20 minutes later, all of a sudden it's there in Cloudcroft. So.
Right. No, it was good.
What are the biggest things, you talk about, is it mainly just those teachable moments, those things that you can gather from a scrimmage? Because neither team's going to put in all their offense or defense. Is it just seeing how the guys look against somebody else?
Seeing the adversity, how they react to some of that stuff. That's huge, because you can't do that in practice. When somebody hits you in the face, you can't simulate that. So it's nice to be able to have that and to work through that.
And something we've obviously talked about the last couple times that we've had you guys down here is just trying to build the Cloudcroft program and build more numbers up through the middle school and all the way up, because it's been that's been the challenge for Cloudcroft football, is obviously keeping the numbers. Are you guys starting to see that at least stability in the program, do you feel like?
Yes, I think we're getting a lot better there, and it's partly because of this class that we have in front of us. Is these guys are really good human beings, and everybody likes to be around them, so that makes a big difference.
Yeah. Well, and you talked about, you've coached these guys since, you said, the seventh graders?
Most of them, yep.
Yeah. And that says, I think, a lot about these guys and their commitment, and the fact that they continue to keep coming back, whether it's through injuries or whatever it is, that they want to help, build this program and hopefully inspire some younger guys to get out there. And the seventh and eighth graders now want to come and play bear football.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that really helps build a program, is when you have consistency.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Very good. Well, we'll move over here to the guys and see what's been going on with them. We'll start over here with Jadon. And how was the summer for you? Did you get to do anything fun outside of sports, or was it mainly just working on sports stuff?
Well, for summer, I really focused on being in the best physical shape possible and focusing on nutrition, hydration, trying to get my body and mind right for the upcoming season. I knew that last year wasn't such a good season, and I want to improve on that drastically, so I'm trying to build myself up so that I can be an example for the other guys out there, so they know what it's like to be a good player.
Okay. What positions are we going to see you playing this year?
Right now, Coach has me at quarterback and wideout. I'm competing to be a wide receiver, but he sees me that I have potential at quarterback, so I'm definitely going to build on that and take advantage of that.
Okay. Have you played quarterback previously? Or is
Yes, sir. Every single year I've played football, I've been second string, and I've seen lots of minutes.
Okay, so this is not a big deal for you taking over there, being in that quarterback position?
No, sir. I'm very thrilled. I'm excited to take on the leadership of this team.
Yeah. Well, you talked about all those things you did in the offseason to build up. Are you seeing improvement in your game?
Yes, sir.
And things out there? What's maybe the biggest thing you're seeing improvement with?
I think just me mentally getting ready for the games. I used to have lots of jitters and get in my head. Pressure would get to me some kind of crazy, and now I'm more focused, and I kind of just let it blow over me. Next play mentality, really.
Okay. That's definitely a positive thing to have. How was the first couple weeks of practice, the scrimmage? What did you take away from finally getting to put on some pads and get to go out there and put some contact on people?
It was great, really. We had good time. focused lots on essentials and basics so that we could build to get into the more technical things like offensive sets and stuff like that. And then full padded contact, we kind of eased into hitting injury-free, so it was fantastic.
Yeah.
I love playing for Cloudcroft.
Yeah, and I know that a lot of it, you guys want to stay healthy. There's not a ton of depth for you, so you guys want to make sure you can stay out there. And, you guys want to make sure you can play the whole season, I'm sure. So, and that's a part of what you were talking about is the nutrition and all those kind of things, is maybe that'll help you guys stay a little bit healthier?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
All right, very good. All right, move over here to Chris. And how about you? Anything fun this summer? Just doing sports stuff? How about it?
So for my summer, I was in Florida. And aside from Jadon, I wasn't really focusing on nutrients, healthy stuff at all. I was just eating steak, pasta, anything I could get my hands on, enjoying life.
Hey, but you got the protein in, right? That's okay.
Yeah, and then when the season starts coming up, it's all gone.
Yeah.
Way more than I
It was
did.
no muscle, it was all fat.
Okay. How was Florida? What were you guys doing there? What were you doing there?
We were just there enjoying the different beaches, the different places, looking around, touring.
Okay, so had a fun time.
Yeah.
All right. How was it getting back into the groove and getting to practice first couple weeks?
That was a rough time for me.
And what makes me think that your teammates were kind of enjoying that it was a rough time for you, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They were laughing at me.
Okay. But everybody's out there together and working out. Because that's one of those things, you guys working at the elevation, that's obviously a whole different beast that, when coaches got you running, I'm sure that's not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about what positions are we going to see out there this year?
At the scrimmage, I was mainly playing linebacker, safety, and running back. I'm a starting running back, and I've been working more on footwork rather than just ramming straight into people, just focusing on where else I can go instead of just going straight through and trying to get more yards off the ball.
Yeah, using that space that you got out there with 8-man football, you got a little more room to work on. So, so your offense is a little bit more your thing than defense, or yeah, okay. So the running back's more your position, and and that's the thing that you're big looking on is just trying to improve your ability to maybe be a little more shifty and get away from guys out there.
Pretty much, yeah, that and speed. And if I have to hit, then I will gladly take that chance.
Okay, very good. And how was the scrimmage? You feel like that went well for you this weekend?
I think that went well for me because I was just running around a lot. I didn't really get much playing time on defense, though. I just think I could work more on that instead of just running.
Okay. All right, very good. All right, move over here to Tylan now. And how about you? How was the off season? Did you get to do anything fun, or mainly just stay around the area, kind of stuff?
Yeah, I just kind of chilled. Worked most of the time. Worked 5 weeks or 5-day weeks. But yeah, once practice started, that was my main focus. I wasn't as hardcore nutrients like Jane was, but I watched what I ate, and I watched my how I took care of myself. I wasn't just sitting around all day and eating steak and pasta. But yeah, I just I definitely kept up with my physical abilities, just working and all that stuff, taking care of myself. But I think my off season was pretty good.
Okay. Where were you working at this summer?
I worked construction for Green Mountain.
Okay, so you can't say that you were like doing nothing. You were obviously working hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were working our butts off. That's for sure. But yeah, it was an enjoyable summer.
Yeah. How was it getting back into the groove of things with football though? The first couple weeks. Oh man,
it was rough. Me not playing all last year, broke my collarbone. That was really hard. Not just the physical, but the mental. Getting back into the just the sport itself was really, really hard. And I haven't been playing for Coach Mike as long as all these other guys. I've only been playing for him since my freshman year when I moved up here. But other than that, I mean, just getting back into the groove, getting back into the sport, I feel like was a struggle. But once I finally caught it, it was easy.
All right, very good. Yeah, I would imagine, the first time, probably putting some contact on somebody since the collarbone, that's the physical thing, not so much of it, but the mental part of it of just feeling comfortable with it.
It was nerve-wracking, that's for sure, especially like I broke my collarbone against Mesilla Valley in the scrimmage in the beginning of the year, just like we played them on Saturday, and it was definitely nervous for me. Definitely the whole mental game of like, man, I can't get hurt again. That would really suck.
Yeah,
and
no
so, but days prior I was nervous, but once Tylan came, it was like, you know what, we're here, let's do it.
Yeah.
And so
building that confidence a little bit as you get into the season. All right,
yep.
Very good. And what positions are we going to see out this year?
You know, I don't know,
okay,
to be honest. I'm playing everything that I can. Coach has me playing quarterback, wide receiver, tailback, wing. On defense, I'm safety, corner, linebacker. I'm playing everything that I can, just being all around so that I can just know everything. The spot that I'm hitting for the most is quarterback. I think that me playing all these positions can really help a quarterback and just know, like, hey, this is doing this, and I know that because I played it. And so if I become quarterback, I just feel like after all this training, I can get that mentality and know what everybody else is doing while I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. And, I mean, we see it all the time in both high school and college. I mean, there are some guys who are just athletes, and, you know, they're all around all kinds of different positions out there. So,
yeah.
Obviously, Coach feels comfortable using you wherever you can
No
help out
kidding.
the team, right?
I'm not ready for him to put me on the line. That's what I'm nervous about.
That's the trick play. That's what at some point the trick play.
I'm not a big guy. I can't be put on the line.
Very good. All right. Well, seems like you've had a pretty good summer and excited for the beginning of the season.
Yes, sir.
So, all right. Very good. Move over to Jason now. And how about you? Anything fun going on this summer? Just hanging out?
Oh, yeah. Super fun. I moved away.
Oh.
Yeah. Pretty new to here. I haven't really lived in New Mexico for not even a month, but you know, it was nice to settle in pretty quick. I felt pretty welcomed, and you know, it was a team kind of thing to help me ease into what it is now. So I'm happy it wasn't a super long, extensive way to not be a super shy little wee boy anymore.
Okay.
So
Where did you move? Where did you move from?
Tucson. I was born there, but I've kind of bounced around from everywhere. But I was staying there for quite some time. But it is nice to get out of the 115-degree practice and whatnot. But it's a really cold here.
Yeah, in the winter it definitely can be. That's for sure. How was the first couple weeks practice with the guys?
It was great. I felt welcome between both high school and middle school. I knew kind of where I'd be at. I knew I was gonna play on the line. I mean, you're not gonna look at all this meat right here and put me at quarterback or something, but
never know.
You know, I'm happy to be on the line. I'm happy to be on the line because I know it's kind of what I'm experienced in, and you know, yeah, it is what it is. I'm still trying to I'm getting better, but I remember these first few days of me getting acclimated to the height here and whatnot.
Yeah,
you know, getting better every day, and you know, time is the best medicine for a fellow like me. So
okay. How was the scrimmage getting to go up against some other guys?
Oh, scrimmage was great. You know, it gave me a taste of what's to come, and I had a good mindset of, you know, not every person I go up against is gonna, you know, break my neck. So it was nice to be relieving, and once obviously, you know, I'd be nervous at first, but get into it. It is what it is. Just gotta do the best I can for my team and for myself, and after a while, you know, it got, you know, just line it up again and again and again, and it wasn't that bad at all. It was great.
Okay, very good. I get the feeling that you make these guys laugh a lot. Is that fair to say? Yes.
I don't think that's for me to say.
Oh, okay, sure. I'm getting nods of heads around the table here. Okay. Very good. All right, we'll move over here to Caiden. And Caiden, how about you? How was the summer? Anything fun going on? Or?
My summer was mostly uneventful for the most part. I just worked most Fridays and Saturdays for the summer. About halfway through, we took a trip to Las Vegas, Nevada. When we were there, we stayed in one of our buddies' houses. Tried to go see a show on the 4th of July, but I mean, we couldn't even make it through the gate because there's just people everywhere. But no, yeah, that was a fun trip that we went on. Coming back, starting football practice, or the camp in July, that was a jolt to the system and getting back into everything again.
But it was good to get started in July, so that first week of practice in August wasn't quite as painful, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely on that.
Helped a lot with it. Very good. And where do you work at?
I work in Brother-in-Law Barbecue up on Cloudcroft.
Okay, very good. All right, and what positions are we going to see out there this year?
Definitely offensive and defensive linemen.
Okay.
So, yeah, second I rolled onto that football field, 7th grade year, coach is just like, you're a lineman. I wasn't given a choice.
But it's worked out pretty well for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Very good. Where do you feel like maybe you're seeing some improvement from previous years going into this season?
I think I'm seeing some improvement on just my hustle, on how fast I'm able to do stuff, because when I first came out here, I was very slow. I was always far behind everyone else. I mean, I still am behind everyone else, but I mean, just not as far as I was. I'm seeing some improvement there on being able to get low and drive people down the field. Seeing improvement on that as well.
Okay. How about the scrimmage? You have fun with that?
Yeah, the scrimmage was fun. Mentally, I had fun. Physically, that was a lot of pain for the next day because I got run over a few times in that, so that hurt.
That's not enjoyable. Well, of course, I mean, I'm sure the goal is obviously to be running over some people as time goes forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. All right. We'll look forward to how the season goes for you, and we'll move over here to Xander. And how about you? Anything fun going on this summer? Just doing regular stuff, or?
Well, I had a competition in Nashville for the last part of June, and before that, after track season, I had my mind set on football. I was like, all right, I'm gonna work out every day. And I wasn't as nutritious as Jadon, but I was trying to get my protein in.
Poor Jadon.
I don't think any of us were.
Yeah.
Working out 5 days a week, and then as soon as I went vacation on Nashville, and as soon as I got back, first couple days of practice, I was throwing up all the food that I ate, all the vacation food that I ate.
You were feeling it afterwards. Yeah. What kind of competition were you at in Nashville?
It was TSA, a Technology Student Association.
Okay. What got you interested in doing TSA?
I've always had sort of an engineering brain. I like to solve problems, and I'm pretty good at solving problems.
Okay. How did the team do? Did you guys do well?
I did pretty good.
Yeah.
My competition was a CO2 dragster, and I placed 5th in the nation. So.
Oh wow! Congratulations.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yes,
Very
sir.
good. All right. Well, on the football side of things, how's the first couple weeks of practice? How'd the scrimmage go for you?
I didn't actually play in the scrimmage.
Okay.
I got a pinched nerve in my back, and I didn't want to risk. the rest of the season. But I was on the sideline trying to support everybody. Mostly the freshmen who played the middle school and high school sides. They were out there for a couple hours, getting everybody water. The ball boy, I don't know, that kind of stuff.
Hey, supporting the guys. That's an important thing.
You're a good cheerleader too, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they're awesome at that.
when you do get to, or when we do see you out there, what positions will you be playing?
I'm the center, and on defense, the center guard, and on defense, I'm nose/defensive end.
And those have been kind of your positions. You've been playing line for most of your time playing football. Yeah. Where do you feel like maybe you're feeling some improvement in those spots this year?
Improvement-wise, I'm definitely seeing a lot of improvement on the mental side. Coming into the season, I kind of knew that it would just be the juniors, so I figured I'd have to step up, which I don't mind doing, but I wanted to be a leadership role for the rest of the team.
Yeah. All right. Coach, how about we've got these 6 guys here. I mean, anybody else we should certainly mention that's going to be some impact players for you guys this year?
Yeah, we've got quite a few guys that we're looking for them to step up and do good things. Jackson Curtis is a freshman.
Yeah.
We really expect him to jump right out
yeah.
and go. He's a stud.
Definitely led our team in tackles.
Oh, at the scrimmage over the weekend. Cool.
Trenton White, he's a sophomore, and he's a bull in a china shop. And we've got a good group of young guys that they don't know any better, so they're ready to go mix it up, and that's what we need. So with our leaders that we have in this room and then those younger guys, we feel really confident in how we'll proceed through this season. So
it's kind of fun hearing how excited these guys are for when you talk. You just mentioned those 2 names and how excited they are for these other players that are going to be playing well. I think that kind of shows you the chemistry among the team. Is that fair to say?
Right. When we have all these younger guys and they all get along so well, I could put all these guys in a room and leave and wouldn't have to worry about anything happening because they all are such good kids. So it really works out well.
And, how do you view in terms of, improving expectations? I mean, because obviously you guys been able to pick up a couple wins every last couple of years. Obviously you want to, increase that total and increase the competitiveness for you guys. So, what are you viewing for expectations for this group this year?
The wins and losses, that's all good until you make it into the playoffs. That's the only thing that's really going to set you apart. We see improvement every year with the kids as far as overall everything. But when we make the playoffs, that's when we know we've done something different.
And it's one of those things. I mean, if you guys win 3 or 4 games and you win the right games, you guys are in the playoffs. You got a chance. You may even have a chance to host a playoff game. So I'm sure that's something kind of impart to them that, hey, if you win the right games in the right time, you've got a chance of playing postseason football.
Exactly. In any sport, it doesn't matter how good your record was last year or the year before or this year. Whatever you're doing right now, anybody can be beat. And just got to put it down and go.
Okay, very good. All right, move over backward. Jadon, what grade are you in, by the way?
I'm a junior.
Junior this year. So, I mean, out of curiosity, when you think back to playing as a freshman, playing as a sophomore, what are some things like you wish you had known, maybe you tried to impart to those younger guys that are coming up through the program now?
Ooh, transitioning from C-team football my 8th grade year to varsity, I'm going to have to say the intensity is a different animal. C-team football, everyone kind of plays patty cake, and we're all kind of nice to each other. Varsity football is
nobody's
different.
nice.
No, they're aggressive, and they want to win. They want to compete. And that is definitely different. That's probably that. I'm a little unique. My freshman and 8th grade year and sophomore year, I was all under 100 pounds. So that's why I really focused on getting more lean muscle mass this summer. So I got up from 90 to 120.
Wow, that's a big difference for you there. All right, very good. What other sports are we going to see you doing this year?
Probably basketball and track. I might consider powerlifting because the weight room has quickly become my best friend, but most likely basketball and track.
Okay, cool. Sports something you're hoping to continue after high school or just enjoying it while you're doing it now?
Well, I've been doing lots of research within myself and external sources to find out what I'm really enjoying and what I'm really good at. I'm going to try and shoot for a D2 scholarship in basketball. Try and get recruited by the right school because I know some D1 schools still look at D2 schools to pull up from. So.
Okay, awesome, very good. Do you know what you want to do in college after high school yet, or still working on that one?
I think I want to minor in some aeronautical engineering or mechanical engineering.
Okay.
Try and make something to make something. I like building things, really. I like helping people.
Okay. So what do you want to major in? Do you know yet or not sure?
Nah, I'm not sure.
Okay, very good. All right. Well, we'll look forward to seeing how that goes for you. That'd be awesome. All right. Move over here to Chris. And how about you? And what grade are you in this year?
I'm also a junior, but younger than everyone else.
Younger than everyone else. Okay. Very good. But, playing younger years, I mean, is there something you wish you had known as you were starting football that you can impart to some of the new guys now?
I came here in my 7th grade year and just supposedly I was able to play football. I didn't really know if I was going to be good at it, so I was just wondering if I should even do it in the first place. And I was just thinking to myself, what would hurt if I didn't do it? Because my sport was soccer, but I think I've grown more of a passion for football now too. And I think that just could be my main sport now.
Okay, very good. We're going to see you out in any other sports this year? Or?
I'm doing powerlifting and track.
Okay, very good. And you hoping to continue sports after this or just kind of enjoying it in high school?
I want to do football while I'm in college, even if I don't get a scholarship. Even if I could walk on, I could just use that as another hobby, as another activity to relieve stress.
Okay. And do you know what you want to do in college yet? I know you still got another year or so to think about it, or?
I'm trying to major in aviation at either the Air Force Academy, which would be a stretch, or I could go to NMSU.
Okay, very good. What has you interested in getting involved in aviation?
I just think being from California, I've been around the airports a lot. Jadon was pointing at himself, but it's not him.
Kaboom.
But just you've obviously just had some time around it and think, oh, that'd be kind of a cool thing to be around.
Yeah, I just think it's cool, the manufacturing, flying itself, and just everything about it in general.
Okay. All right. Very good. Tylan, how about you? What grade are you in this year?
I'm also a junior.
Okay. And so, I mean, what was it like when you stepped out there in the field for varsity for the first time, or you wish like, man, I wish somebody had told me it was going to be like this kind of thing?
For me, I feel like it was a little different from these guys because other than Jason, all these guys grew up playing middle school and then they went to high school together.
Yeah.
And I came in my freshman year and I didn't know nobody. I was the little kid in the corner, and something I really struggled with was just like comparing myself to the bigger guys, like what they could do and what I couldn't. And it's knowing your own ability and knowing your own capability that will help you grow and become a better player.
Okay, awesome. See any other sports this year?
So I'll be playing football and I'll be playing basketball with Myers, and wherever the wind takes me, pretty much.
So we may see something in the spring. You just don't know for sure.
Never know.
Okay, very good. You hoping to continue athletics after this, or?
I don't really know, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. You started thinking about college plans yet at all, or not sure?
So my big thing after high school is I'm gonna go to the Air Force.
Okay.
I'm gonna go pararescue. I'm taking a nursing class this year that will boost my it'll boost how the recruiters look at me and see like, oh, this guy's capable of this. He already has this training.
Yeah.
Then we want him. So yeah, the Air Force. I want to be a pararescue, be a PJ. That's my big goal.
Okay. What got you interested in doing the pararescue thing?
Just being the odd one out. I'm just social butterfly. I like being the guy that everybody's like, he's different, and so just being wild and doing the fun stuff and doing something that nobody else will do.
Okay.
And just being the cool guy that saves the Navy SEALs,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, we'll move over here to Jason. How about you? I mean, when obviously you've been playing football most of your life, or what grade are you heading to this year?
I'm also a junior.
Okay.
I've been playing football just as long as I've been not playing doing high school.
Okay. Yeah. What do you? I mean, when you first stepped out there and you were involved in varsity football for the first time, what do you wish that somebody had maybe imparted on you, or you had known previously that you know now?
I think there could have been a lot of things. From, I can't be such a sissy out there to, really put the attention into as far as what my goal is. But I think, I can cut myself some slack because, for me to join football, it was like, are you going to join football or what? So I ended up walking on, and, it really helped me grow as a person. But I just wish I would have, increased the intensity that, to at least of what I have now, because I was quite the sissy on the field for my first few.
Something tells me that's probably not true, but all right. How about any other sports this year? You think you're going to do anything else?
Definitely powerlifting. Big man Michael Wagner really wants me to do shot put, and I'm considering it. He's definitely my biggest supporter through all of this, and if I know it'll help, but I don't want to. So
they'll try and talk you. They've got a few months to work on you for a little bit.
But powerlifting will, man, that'll help so much. So that's a big goal for me.
Okay. And how about you started thinking about after high school plans? You know what you want to do there yet? Or?
Yeah, definitely college, because I think meteorology and atmospheric science. Ever since I was a wee little boy, storm chasing, that's been my main thing. So I think if I can really lock in, I'm surprised I'm a junior, but if I can really get there, get to college, get what I had to get done, I feel like I can really make my dreams and all that come true.
I feel like I could see you like on your YouTube channel with the hair and the bandana and like
that's
the tornado in the background, and you screaming, "There's the tornado!" and things like that.
That's the plan, actually. Yeah.
Okay, very good. I feel like you're working on the persona. You've got it going.
Thank you.
All right. Move over here to Caiden. How about you? Are the things? And first of all, what grade are you heading into this year?
I'm a junior as well this year.
Okay. And are there things that you maybe wish you had known when you started off doing football that maybe would have made a difference for you that you can kind of help some of the younger guys out with?
How intense I think it was going to be, because I knew it was going to be intense, and then when it showed up, I was just like, this is more than what I was expecting to get. But I just stuck with it, and like what Jason said about how he was pushing the football, that was how my dad was, because he was all just like, do football. I mentioned it one time, and he just pushed it on me every day after that. But no, yeah, just the intensity of it, how the hustle, because I was not the most physical person before I started doing football.
Okay. We going to see any other sports this year?
The only other sport I was really considering was doing powerlifting in the spring. It's going to help me go into what I want to go into after I get out of high school.
So college next for you, or something else that you're interested in? Or
I wasn't really looking at an exact college. I was more looking into getting to like a firefighting academy or something.
Okay.
And then I wanted to start with volunteer up in Cloudcroft, and then hopefully maybe get into the force in Alamogordo, and then hopefully get into hot shots pretty soon.
Awesome. What has you interested in becoming a firefighter?
Just the ability of getting to drive the trucks, save lives. Because when they did career day up at the elementary school a few years ago, I met the firefighters, and then that just sparked something that I was like, wow, this is actually really interesting. I want to do something like this.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'm sure they're excited to have you help out with that here in a couple of years. That'll be fun. All right. Very good. All right. Move over here to Xander, and how about you? I mean, when you first started football, I'm sure there was butterflies and all that kind of stuff. And what grade are you heading into this year?
I'm a junior this year.
Junior this year. What maybe you wish you'd known when you first started playing football that now that may have helped you back in the day?
I don't know. I always look back on my younger self, and I just remember seeing the bigger guys, and I'm like, wow, those guys are so cool. And then now I'm one of those guys.
Yeah, very good. How about other sports this year? We're going to see you do anything else?
Powerlifting for sure in the winter, and then track and field, discus and shot put. Jason, I really think you'd enjoy shot put. You'd be great at it.
Yeah, sure I would.
He went to state last year.
Sure.
There you
I
go.
ain't doing
Well,
shot put.
Well, very good. That should be fun. And athletics, you hoping to continue that after high school if you can? Or?
I would like to believe I can, but I mean, some of those boys in college football are big.
They are.
puny.
You never know. You may have a big growth spurt in between your junior and senior year. There you go. Have you started thinking about what you want to do in college yet, or?
Probably something along the lines of mechanical engineering.
Okay. What got you interested in mechanical engineering? Obviously you got the mind for solving things, right?
I don't know. I like working with my hands, working on cars. It just interests me.
Okay.
And I feel like I'd be good at it.
All right, very good. Well, Coach, just kind of wrap things up. This seems like you've got a really solid group, and not just from the standpoint of guys out there in the field and playing well, but just human beings. You've got a lot of solid kids that want to be a part of this program and want to help build this program. What's kind of your feeling of this group heading into this season?
We're excited. Like I said, this junior class has got a lot of good leadership, and there's a couple others that aren't here, Silas Moon and Logan McNeil. They weren't able to be here, but really good guys that are big physical guys that we're ready to go get after it with, and it's going to be a fun season.
All right. Well, first game of the season is coming up this Friday at home as you host Gateway Christian. Get out there and support these guys. Look forward to it. And, Coach, good luck this season. Guys, good luck this season. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.